Step into the vibrant world of animation, where characters come to life on the screen. In today's episode of the TU Animation Industry Club podcast, we venture into the enchanting realm of character design. Join us as we explore the fundamental principles that bring beloved characters to life, from concept development to visual execution. Whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned professional, this episode is for you. We'll delve into the essential elements of character design, including creative, memorable silhouettes, expressive emotions through body language, and creative, distinctive personalities. So whether you're just, I just read that. Join us as we dig deep into the world of character design. Okay. So here's what it involves. Creating unique, memorable characters that engage and entertain the audience. To create great character design, we need to understand the key elements that make up the character's appearance, personality, and backstory. When designing a character, it is important to consider their personality and backstory. A character's personality is what makes them unique and interesting. To create a compelling character, we need to think about their likes, dislikes, fears, and motivation. We can also use their backstory to inform their appearance and personality. For example, a character who grew up through a rough neighborhood may have a tough exterior, but could be vulnerable on the inside. Like, anybody think of any examples of like a character who grew up in a rough neighborhood?
Neighborhood.
I want to say Huey from Moonbot.
I was about to say Huey and Riley, but
Yeah.
they grew up in a pretty rich white neighborhood.
No. Like,
Maybe that is the
suburban
problem.
It's like a suburban
I'm talking
neighborhood.
about before they moved to Woodcrest.
Oh.
Like, did they like live in Chicago or something?
That
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they decided to move to a place where they had an Uncle Ruckus.
Cartoon character?
Yeah, we could talk about
Wealthy
cartoon
characters, Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, he did grow up rough, and then he's very Scroogey at the end. Oh my God, I completely forgot to do like the introduction. What? I somehow skipped that.
We can.
Yeah, you can edit that in. We can
Okay.
edit that in. Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
I guess I can. Okay, I'll do. We could do it now, and then I'll just edit it to move it to the front.
Okay.
We'll do it like that.
Or we
Okay.
just do it separately.
Okay, we could do that at the end. Yeah.
Or like just stop the recording and just like do the introduction and then like. Right?
Um,
But like after this recording.
That'd be too. Let's just keep things streamlined. Just do it at the end.
Do it.
Okay.
Probably do it. Maybe easier.
Okay.
Watch him forget to do that.
Okay, so tips for creating characters. Silhouettes. A character's silhouette is a recognizable shape that they create. A strong silhouette makes the character instantly recognizable and easy to read. When designing a character, it's important to think about their silhouette to make sure it is distinctive. Like a good like for instance, Pokemon, very distinct. Like number 2, proportions. The proportions of a character are the relative size of their body parts. Proportions can be used to create different types of characters, from cute and cartoony to realistic and muscular. When designing a character, consider the proportions that will best fit their personality and backstory. So 3 is color. Color can be used to convey a character's personality and emotion. Bright, bold colors can make a character appear confident and outgoing, while muted colors can make them appear more reserved and introverted. When choosing colors for a character, consider how they will contribute to the overall design. Number 4 is details. Small details can make a difference in a character's design. Details such as scars, tattoos, or unique accessories can help make a character stand out and feel more memorable. While adding details, make sure they are consistent with the character's personality and backstory. So examples of a good thing that stands out is like Finn's little hat.
I think that in terms of silhouette,
Like small details that stand
even though my
out.
voice is naturally loud, I think in terms of like details and silhouetting, the 2 famous examples of that are Mickey Mouse and Astro Boy. Because like you could like pick out Mickey or Astro Boyton in a lineup, or no, because Astro Boyton died. So
Did he? I mean,
no. So Astro Boy's origin story is Dr. Boynton had a son named Astor, but he tragically died.
From,
So,
that's the story.
huh?
That's the story of how Astro Boy.
So
like a freak accident.
in the original anime, he died in a car crash.
Oh, you mean his original
movie.
body?
Yes,
yes,
I was
I
thinking
do
of the
remember that.
2008 movie.
Oh yeah, in the movie he gets disintegrated.
That's what I'm thinking.
No. In the anime, he dies in a car crash. So the doctor goes nuts and builds a robot that looks just like his son.
Yes.
And names him Astro Boy for whatever reason, and then abandons him.
I forget. Did he transfer his consciousness, or was that not
he doesn't-
available?
He doesn't name him
He didn't.
Astro.
He doesn't name an Ash.
He calls him Toby, like the name of his son.
Well, I'm going off the English dub. So.
Okay.
Okay, so the consciousness, that might have transferred. I think that was a thing in only the movie.
Okay.
I think in the movie
Astor and Astro Boy are two separate beings in the original.
Okay.
Although in the movie, all that was left of him was a hair, and he created the robot based off the hair.
On
So
the DNA might be
so I think it's more of a clone than
a robotic clone.
All right, so we got off track.
Okay. Number 5, expressions. Characters consider their facial features and how they might be used to express different emotions. A character with big expressive eyes may be more emotional and vulnerable, while a character with a stern expression may be more serious and determined.
Let's see.
I mean, definitely Popeye has like a very expressive personality. Yeah. Yeah, expression. Yes.
I like to. I want to make this comparison. The Turtletoons Splinter versus every other Splinter. If you ever seen the Turtletoons design for Master Splinter, it is. Imagine Master Splinter if you like took his face and like compressed it, like.
Went from Rise of TM.
No. So in like the 90s, they made these awful live action Ninja Turtles.
Oh my God! That is freakish.
I thought they were good.
No, not the
The
movies.
live action one.
Oh.
Not the live.
Oh, the show.
No, not the one with Power Rangers. Look up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Coming Out of Our Shells tour and look up what Splinter looks like.
Live action. Oh my God.
After that name, no, I'm not gonna do that.
So Coming Out of Our Shells was a mockumentary where the Turtles start a rock band, and they play in sold out concerts, and the way Splinter's costume looked, it was like I said before, it was Splinter's head, but it was like smushed, so it looks more like a teddy bear than a rat. But it's awful, but in a laugh out loud kind of way.
How did it get smushed?
I don't know. It's just
They just say, just go along with it, and just say, oh, the kids won't notice. Oh.
and the animatronics barely work. It's just like it's literally just like
Animatronics?
Oh boy.
I thought it was just full costume.
no. They were
Or it just had animatronic.
animatronic
features.
jaws that just flapped open,
Oh,
So
yeah,
then
yeah.
how would the person wait?
It's just
different
animatronic features in the head and the
Okay,
eyes.
and
the
it's
mouth.
just an animatronic. Okay.
No. It's a guy.
costume.
It's a guy in a costume, but the head has a working jaw.
So then how would he breathe it with this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't.
It's a mockumentary.
He has. There's like you see. There's spring lock features within the mask itself. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Was that the TMT of '87? Look how corny I am.
What is it with the internet in the year 1987?
Is that the
It
button
was-
87?
It was a peak year, I gotta say.
It was a peak year.
Oh, speaking of two random numbers, 1738. You guys see the Seinfeld thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You guys, there's this huge infamous scandal where Jerry Seinfeld was dating a 17-year-old at 38 years old.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And then someone made an edit using one of his Superman commercials.
Oh no!
That
Oh
was with
no!
him.
Where Superman was like, look, Seinfeld, it's not freaking rocket science. You should be dating a 17-year-old girl when you're 30 years old. And so I was like, wait, 1738. All right, we were like super off track here. What?
Okay, now for a few examples of like different design choices for different age groups. So a newborn to 2 years old, certain features to include is like their soft round features, large hairs proportioned to their body, thin wispy hair or their heads are bald, smooth delicate skin, bright eyes, facial expressions are kind of
Wait,
limited.
could you repeat the part about proportions for babies?
Yeah, they seemingly have like larger eyes and large head to their body.
So like in proportion to their body.
Yeah, to proportion to their
I
body.
think Thomas Struck took that concept and kind of overdid it. If you guys have ever seen Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah.
Have you seen the babies in that show? It looks like
No.
Coco Melon.
No.
That
I haven't, Yadi, I haven't seen Miraculous.
Okay.
So yeah,
You're one of the fortunate ones. You know
okay.
not the hellscape that awaits you.
Okay. The what was it?
Although the movies.
All the animated celebrity shows that they were babies in the 90s.
oh yeah, like
Fucking
little Bush.
Bobby's World.
Oh my God, I love Bobby's World actually.
Which one?
Although that boy ain't right though.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Throw it away. I'm sorry.
So, could you send that picture to Murat so we can show our viewers?
Fucking guy. It looks so. What is that bug on
Wait,
his fucking guy?
That's from Miraculous Ladybug?
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched that.
That's a demon spawn.
Guys, I watched that and I think, how did she push that out?
Why isn't her thing on the floor?
Yeah.
And it's just
Freaking
like,
Grand Canyon.
I think the most unsettling thing is that his eyes are so damn saturated. It is just such a contrast.
Notable baby characters that are actually good. Stewie Griffin.
Oh yeah, I forget.
You can move on now.
Okay, sure.
We were talking.
We're talking about Miraculous Lady.
Me and my coworkers were talking. You brought up Stewie, and that brought back like we were talking about like the Star Wars parody on Family Guy.
Yeah, which one?
Like just in general.
Just in general?
Could Darth Vader, Stewie Griffin, is that the hologram and like Consuela's like vacuuming, or was it I think it was the Emperor.
I think it was no. I think it was Consuelo, right? Or did I get mixed up?
Okay. Anywho,
anyways.
you're okay. It's past the
Go,
baby
go,
part.
go, go.
Oh yeah, so kids 5 years old to 8 years old. So the proportions are more slender and taller, more defined facial features, longer, thinner hair, stronger motor coordination, continued development of gross and fine motor skills, so more complex emotions. So
Okay.
this is where like the kids shows can actually get a little bit more character. I mean, I would say Dora the Explorer.
This is the point where we cross from Rugrats to all grown up folks. Wasn't like Tommy dating like 2 girls at once in that
I
show?
think so, yeah. It was like Kim and some other girl. Kim's the Chucky's
sister?
sister.
Wait, he was dating
Well,
Chucky's sister?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh man, I gotta look this up. That's hilarious.
It was an episode where Tommy was facing like 2 dates at once. And he didn't know who to choose. Kim got so mad. You're like, why you play me?
Dude, I haven't seen that show in ages.
I haven't seen that show in years.
Although, like, I would definitely the Slender features.
They just got rid of the reboot off of Max. Of the Rugrats reboot.
Good riddance.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
So
That
back.
was all 3D, right?
Yeah, 3D. That looked
Damn, that was a
nice.
short run.
Oh yeah,
I
speaking of
barely got a
Rugrats.
chance to watch it.
Speaking of Rugrats, you guys know what a gross is?
A gross
What?
A gross?
A gross of eggs.
A gross.
Oh, you never seen a clip from Rugrats?
No.
So there's a clip where Stu and Angelica's dad, I forget his name, he sent Stu to the store to get some eggs because they needed it for like whatever they were making, and he was like, "Hey, Stu, did you get enough eggs?" "Yeah, I want to be safe, so I got a gross." "Gross, Stu, it's 147 eggs." Oops.
I think the best line from the Rugrats when like Tommy says, "Well, they look like they're gonna eat each other's faces." It was when Angelica falls in love with a boy and they look like they're giving each other the look. I thought that was the funniest line.
I'm personally a big fan of the "Why are you making chocolate pudding at 3 a.m.?"
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. Why are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost control of my life. So back to the Slender features. Yeah, I definitely noticed that in Codename Kids Next Door.
Kobe Yoko.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Must we bring back the forehead situation?
Remind me.
the demonic.
Dude, do you remember when we saw the pilot and when we first saw Ulrich's model in 3D?
My God, no.
It was all smushed.
Like, because at the time there wasn't a suitable 3D program for that, and it just looked like a jumbled mess. I wouldn't blame it because around the time 3D animation didn't have, some studios didn't have Maya. They had something else.
Dude, speaking,
Probably Blender.
You know Reboot?
Yeah.
So the guy that made that, he made a music video for the song. I think it was "Money for Nothing." I think it was called.
Yeah.
And he was so sick of people like saying, "Hey, you're the guy that made that music video," that he did like a parody of it in the show Reboot. He like hated that music video with passion. I'm capable of more than that freaking video, okay, guys? It's like if Tarantino was recognized from like my cousin's birthday or something. But no, I'm capable of more than that. Have you not seen Pulp Fiction and Glorious Bastards?
Okay.
Okay, so
We can move on.
yeah.
Okay, you guys ended up talking about teenagers, but I guess
Teens.
I was talking about kids 5 to 8, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so teenagers, rapid growth spurs leading to lanky or awkward appearances, more defined features, maybe bone structure, changing hormone levels lead to acne and oily skin, body hair. So more complex emotions. So definitely teen shows such as like Kim Possible or My Life as a Teenage Robot are able to like cover more broader topics.
Listen, I remember they did like it was like a gross out episode of like something about X-Shane. I keep calling her X-Shane.
Oh, My Life as a Teenage Robot?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
There's an
it was
episode.
it was the episode of like where she goes through puberty, and she has
yeah.
like all those like, instead of just acne, she grows like rust and bolts or something like that.
There's like a part where like her voice got super deep. Oh, I gotta go. Here, speaking of oily skin and acne and stuff like that,
Okay.
how many of you guys remember Mr. Meats? I think that's the show called.
I think.
Or do you mean
so.
Mr.
Oh.
Meaty?
Mr. Meaty.
Yes.
It was that Nickelodeon show, The Puppets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Where they work at the fast food restaurant.
Mr.
Yeah,
Meaty,
that,
yeah.
oh, the one with the worm.
With the
The
puppets,
pup-
yeah.
Yeah, I remember the one episode where there's like a worm just like going through.
You know
the
that's
house
lost.
and stuff.
You know that's lost media now, right?
What?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. The whole show is lost media.
Yeah, it is.
I just remember there was a Flash game where you would like you would like fish inside the fryer, and there's like rats and stuff swimming around in it. the whole reason the show got canceled because it was just too gross.
Yeah.
Because it had the puppets and everything was so realistic. Like,
I remember there was an
Right.
I remember there was an episode where like a guy's like body got like swapped inside out, so like you see his muscles on the outside.
remember
Oh,
that.
um,
Oh, Inside Out Boy?
inside
Is
out.
that what?
Well,
Is that?
I mean, I saw like a parody of it on like Robot Chicken, but
What?
I didn't know what it was from. I mean, I kind of vaguely remember it, but I didn't know if it was from Nickelodeon. But yeah, the boy who you could see his skeleton on the outside.
No, it was his muscles.
Oh,
It was just his muscles.
Okay.
So, for some reason, when you brought up teenagers, I for some reason thought of fish hooks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fishes! I love that show.
The one where the one where like one of the main
1,
characters.
2, 3, 4. At my door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurry up and don't be late. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Got a secret I can tell. Grab your fin, flip your tail. School's out. Clean again.
So, I ever since I learned that the guy that voices the curly haired dude is the same guy.
Justin Roiland?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
How did you not know?
It's his same voice.
Because like,
he can't voice act. Because every time I would hear Justin Roiland's voice, he doesn't change the tone. He doesn't change the octave of it. Like he doesn't do any vocal cord training to tell that it's just him. It's just him doing his own voice. It's all the same.
Well, I mean, Mr. Meeseeks doesn't sound exactly like Lemon Grab.
I was.
That's like
He's the one who pulled me into this.
Well, he pulled me into this, and you pulled me into. Like,
his more is in like the back of his throat.
Meeseeks, look at me.
I'm Mr. Macy's.
Oh wait, for some reason I thought of Suction Cup Man when you guys said that. I'm Suction Cup Man.
Suction Cup Man.
Everyone,
Look at me go.
my friend would not shut up about that animation ever since it came out. But
Fuck you! I'm such a cut man. Look at me go.
okay,
Animations
okay, so
delivered.
let's move on to adults.
Okay, so adults between the 20s, the 30s. Okay, so mature, defined facial features. So skin begins to show signs of aging and sun damage. More, yeah, sun damage. That's where they start to see like little freckles and stuff. It's like moles.
Skin cancer. All
Yeah,
that
skin
stuff.
cancer.
I thought I had
great.
skin cancer at one point. That wasn't fun.
Yikes.
But it turns out it was just a mole.
That's usually how it.
Was it like a really, really big ball?
No, it was like this big. So okay, so context. So this is like a year after I graduated, and like before summer started, like we had this like lady come over and like talk us about how deadly like skin cancer was, and it like got me on edge. So I'm like looking all over my body for like any mysterious. I see this like mole like right here on my side. And it's like, hey mom, we should go to a dermatologist because I might be dying.
Bro is traumatized.
Sorry.
And like, dude, I like for like that past week when the dermatologist like analyzing my mole, that was like the most like existentially depressed because I really thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh my god, and I'm probably not gonna be here next year or something like that. Okay, enough about that. Adult features, go.
Yeah, so face lines, wrinkles, possible weight gain or loss, depending, ability to grow facial hair, more defined muscle tones, increase independence and self-sufficiency, change in hair color or texture, maturity, instability, career and personal development, possible changes to family dynamics such as marriage or children. Yeah.
Sorry.
So if anybody remembers that scene from Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy Savage just goes like, oh no, bags under my ears, wrinkles, and he looks under his foot, an expiration date.
I was thinking more like when they like in Channel Chasers when Timmy grows into an adult and he's not Drake Bell. He's like an actual adult and he has like a huge chin.
And he has 2 kids. And he's like, Dad, why did you bury this time capsule here? Time capsule. There was like a time capsule in that special. And one of the kids found it.
And
they changed the fish. It was like his way of trying to see if he could
change
see his
fish.
fairies. Yeah.
It was just regular fish.
That was so sad, man.
That was so sad.
It was just 2 regular fish, man.
So I remember it was like one of the specials where Timmy was was on trial on court.
Yeah, that was the secret wish.
Secret wish, yeah.
Yeah, he made
So
it to
canonically,
everybody.
Timmy is around like 50 years old.
Yeah. And they still let him keep his
They
fairies.
still let him keep his fairies.
So he kind of made Cosmo forget about. Well, he asked Cosmo to make a wish that like everybody in Townsville would stay the same
same
age
forever.
forever.
Oh, that's kind of
And then
messed
he-
up.
And then he had Cosmo wish to forget that he made that wish in the first place.
Yeah.
That is kind of messed up. I can see how he's on trial for that.
Well, he wasn't on trial because of.
Because-
I don't think he was on trial because of. He's on trial because he wasn't allowed to
To make a
wish
secret,
that
you
that
can't,
people don't know about.
a secret
That
wish,
the-
that's the,
Like
that's
the
the.
fairies
technically-
don't know.
Like-
I was say, isn't technically every it's not like whenever Timmy makes a wish, he like announces it to the entire world like about Dimsdale.
I think the whole premise of that special was like with Cosmo not knowing the wish, she told it secretive anyways, and just say, hey, just wish that you just forget that.
So
Yeah, he's like made his 10,000. He's like made his 1,000 for some or 1 million wish or something like that.
1 million, yeah.
But it turns out but they noticed that there's seemingly one missing because he made that secret wish, and
Yeah.
so he's put on trial for it to
No.
figure out what it was. It turned out to be that.
there was literally an episode where like about how Timmy like abuses his wishes. Like
Oh,
he
yeah.
literally as soon as he wakes up, hey, put my pants on. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, so now going on to seniors, so more pronounced signs of aging, such as more wrinkles, age spots and thinning hair, possible loss of muscle tone and mobility, changes vision and hearing, increased health concerns, possible retirement or reflection on life experiences. Yeah.
SpongeBob's grandma.
Mhm.
For some reason, the first thing I thought of was Uncle Ruckus.
That too.
I mean, he is. I mean, he is old.
He is old.
He's got a
You're not
lumpy
wrong.
head. He's got a weird shaped head.
What?
Yeah, if you look at Uncle Ruckus's head, he's got like this weird it's kind of like
That's
an odd
his-
shape to it.
That.
I mean,
I mean-
anybody slice it, man.
Well, I don't know what you talking about.
There's,
Okay, old character.
Remember the Gangstalicious episode? Where, what is that? The Gangstalicious beer. I mean, Gangstalicious gear. What did Riley wear?
That was a wild ass episode.
The skirt where he says, "Oh, yeah, you can hide whatever you want to hide from the police."
Pretty cool, right?
Homies over homes.
It's like, no, granddad, that's my
What did he say?
It was like Gangstalicious something. Everything was Gangstalicious.
against delicious weapon bag or something.
Man bag. It was a man bag.
Man bag.
Hey, we'll talk about the second episode. We'll be like homies over homes.
To the homie, to the homie, to the homie, to the homie.
Old character. Mr. Burns.
Robert Friedman.
Oh yeah,
Robert. Yeah.
Rest in
Rest
peace,
in
Reese
peace.
Witherspoon.
John the Willspoon, I think that's his name is. Is his name John Willspoon?
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon.
Oh, Witherspoon.
I was kind of thinking about Eustace and Muriel.
Yeah.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Wait. Let me give an attempt. Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Does anyone know how old Mr. Burns is?
He's super old.
I think he's
like ancient.
Dude, did you see the episode where like he
Like we don't.
Is it?
Hey, yo, what about Herbert?
Didn't he like
Herbert
come
from
out?
Family Guy?
Oh, Herbert the pervert.
I know what boys like. I can't make that whistling sound.
I know what boys like.
I know what
I don't like that sound either.
Boys like.
Get your fat ass back here. Freaking that when Stewie went by. Piss off, you perverted old freak. Oh, we have a fighter. That sounded more like what that one lady from that where her apartment caught on fire.
What?
I woke up to get me a cold pop, and I thought someone was barbecuing. And I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, a fire!" And I ran up. I ain't grabbed no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life, and the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Anybody got time for that?
Oh.
That's where that came
That's
from.
what's,
I'm surprised like nobody got it until just
no, because
It was almost sounding like that other guy, the
The bed intruder guy?
No, the guy when the kids go to like that prison, the guy who's about the booty guy.
I want that booty. I want that booty time.
I like shit, and I want.
I'm a warrior.
Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard
Oh,
way.
you know the guy. You know the guy. You know.
I know he's real.
I like it and I want it. Now
We can do this
like
the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. You know the guy that's based off is out of jail, right?
I know.
Yes,
I
He did
know.
an interview earlier and he's like, what I miss most is booty.
He's free and out of the wild.
Hi, kids. Hi, Jules.
No, just hide your husbands.
Hide your wives and kids.
Well, obviously.
And especially your husbands.
Hide your husbands, hide your boyfriends.
Okay.
Just make
Hide your
sure
kids, hide your wife, because they're raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess. We're looking for you. We're going to find you. You're going to come and tell that, homeboy.
Remember that.
Didn't he actually, like, find him?
I
I think he found him and like, challenged him to a boxing match and he lost.
think so.
Right.
I mean, noble effort, but, like, wow. But did they arrest him? I mean, he found him.
I mean, probably.
I mean,
They have to, right? I don't.
I mean, there's statute of limitations. It depends on how long he was on the run for. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. All right. Anything else?
language.
Yeah, shape language. So for shape language, you know, your options are, you know, square, circle,
Geometrical
triangles.
shapes.
So triangles can be used in character design to convey a sense of strength, aggression, or danger.
Phineas.
Yeah, pretty well.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Phineas is the exception, even though he's got a triangle head, but he's not menacing.
Yeah.
Oh, to look
I think
scary looking?
more so kind of like the.
I mean,
Have you
triangles are
seen
more.
flat face Phineas?
Oh yes, I did see that.
All right, so
That's
gonna
interesting,
if I minimize this, it's not going to stop the recording,
It shouldn't.
Okay.
Shouldn't.
But just to make sure, I'm going to click back on it. And
It's still
I
rolling.
think it.
I mean, you can move it down and then click behind it, so it's still like running in the background.
Okay, so yeah. So keep going with the whole triangle thing.
Yeah. So this can seem in characters like superheroes, villains, or monsters, where the use of triangles in these designs helps to convey their power and threat level. However, it is important to note that the use of triangles should be balanced on other shapes, forms, to avoid creating a design that feels too aggressive or unapproachable. By using triangles in conjunction with softer, more rounder shapes when creating a design that can feel visually interesting, thematically appropriate. So with Phineas, I mean, he's got the big round eyes to go with, to kind of go with his shape. I mean, his fingers, his hands are pretty soft, and his feet is like kind of round as well. So he does have a bit of balance, but I think also because like he looks very small.
I'm hitting the light so I can see the screen better. It ties into what you're talking about. Okay, so you brought up triangles being more menacing. So note how Darth Vader's mask has a triangular shape.
Yeah, I see.
And compared to, I don't know if you guys seen Spaceballs.
I have.
I've seen clips.
So Rick Moranis' mask is circular.
Yeah.
So like it's subtly like to indicate which one is more menacing, which one's more comedic relief.
His name was Dark Helmet.
Yeah, in Spaceballs his name was Dark Helmet instead of Darth Vader. So like Spaceballs, the entire movie was like a parody of Star Wars and Star Trek.
Well, no.
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
It parodied Star Trek?
Well,
Star Wars,
it's-
yeah.
it
Star
was more-
Wars
it was
and
more
Star Trek.
It was more Star Wars and Star Trek, but there were elements of Star Trek.
Star
in there.
Trek in there.
Like what?
Like there's a part where the president of Spaceballs beamed himself to somewhere, and like he came in and his body was backwards.
Oh yeah. His head was facing and you could see his ass.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
And there's like it's small little elements. Like I said, it's more Star Wars than Star Trek. But I brought this up last meeting, but obviously you guys weren't here. But so I was the only one here last week.
Oh.
You were the
Or,
only
or
one.
last meeting, sorry.
Wait, no one else was here last meeting?
Yeah, it was just me and
Well,
Murat.
it was just before break, so yeah, I guess everybody just wanted to start enjoying their vacation.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
was
I
gone
did
on
have like an
Thursday.
exam that day, and
I was
also
gone
I
on
was
Thursday.
like trying to work on like an essay that was due that day as well, and also waiting to be picked up for spring break too.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty busy on Friday, so I wasn't able to come.
Ah, no worries. That's why we did doing this again, did the workshop again. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so going on to boxes. Boxes can be used in character design to convey a sense of stability, reliability, and strength. The solid square shape of a box suggests a sense of weight and grounding, which can be used for characters like soldiers, robots, and other characters that require a sense of durability and resilience. However, the use of boxes can also make a character feel rigid or inflexible. To avoid this, it's important that a balance used with the box and other shapes and forms to suggest movement and flexibility. By using boxes in conjunction with triangles or circles, we can create a character that is visually interesting and thematically appropriate. So I would say a good character like maybe Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Carl from Up. He's pretty square, pretty rigid.
Really?
Oops, not the samurai there. That's a cool name. Yeah. But also,
Like they did round out his face in like the season 6. Yeah, when they brought it back after like 10, 14 years or something.
How long has it been?
of course, I always.
Of course, him.
Yeah.
He's got.
The,
Oh my
Eric-
god.
The police officer from Lupin the Third
No,
is a good
no.
example.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like the fifth. It's like the fifth picture. up
Oh,
in the middle.
this one?
No.
Oh, wait.
Go to your left.
Oh, the live
go,
action one?
go down. Go down. To your right. Go right.
Wait.
Oh,
Go up.
Oh, this one?
No. Go right. No.
Oh, just
Down.
Okay. just put-
Down. Okay. Down.
Down.
Right.
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 Right again?
There.
Oh, that one.
There. Yes.
Oh, the butt chin?
What the fuck?
Oh, you
No,
think that?
I think it's like a secret romance. I think what it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah. That's like something the fans like head
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hold on, you think
The shipping wars
Please
between
please don't pull up.
Lupin
I'm
and the
not.
police
I
officer.
just want to show you guys the his.
Oh
Listen.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This is what he looks like in the pilot.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So skinny. How do you make a person so blocky and so skinny at this?
I mean, this is what he looked like in the manga.
Ew.
Oh, he's supposed to be Waluigi.
Wah!
Wow.
Brown bricks.
Wait, so was there a crossover episode between
Oh.
him and like Inspector
I-
Gadget?
No.
What?
Wait, did
No.
they
This
No,
is
this is edited in.
Okay,
This is Doctor. This is not real.
Okay.
This is edited in.
Oh, that would be pretty badass if
Yeah, it
Inspector
would.
Gadget
That
is.
should be a thing.
Yeah, there's like.
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
Oh my god.
I would watch
Brain
that.
is
watch
dressed up-
that.
That's
Brain is dressed up like Lupin. All right. Okay. Back to squares.
Okay.
Yeah. So finally, let's talk about circles. Circle can be used to in character design to convey a sense of friendliness, approachability, or playfulness. The soft, rounded shape of a circle suggests a sense of warmth and familiarity, which can be used for characters like animals, children, or other characters that create a sense of charm and likability.
Why?
However, the use of
Why?
circles can also make a character feel overly cute or
Why?
simplistic.
Why?
Sorry,
Oh, you
Why?
brought up the
Big-
rat from.
Big Ichi.
Wait, why is that one guy? He's got nuts on it.
No!
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh god.
Quick distraction.
Uh,
Guys, I just wanted to look up. I just want to give an example of the circle thing. I didn't need for that to happen.
You got a circle already.
Well then.
So for our audience, we brought up a picture of Biggie Cheese, and for some
No,
reason-
we don't need to. We don't need
we
to
don't need
say it.
All right.
No.
I think they understand, by the way.
Ew, no, not on the floor.
Please, can you?
Okay,
turn
sorry.
this off now?
Okay, sorry about that.
My eyes are bleeding.
All right, so, all right, circles.
Yes. Where was I? Okay, so to avoid characters feeling overly cute or simplistic, it's important to balance the circles with other shapes and forms that suggest complexity and depth. By using circles in conjunction with triangles or boxes, we can create characters that are visually interesting and thematically appropriate. So, for example, Pac-Man.
You seen the Pac-Man's 80s cartoon?
Pac-Man's what?
The 80s
Pac-Man's-
cartoon?
The 80s cartoon.
Oh yeah.
I've seen
hold on, I got
bits
it.
of it.
I've seen clips of it online. And
I'm more familiar with like the 3D
This
one.
is a wrench.
Yeah, that
Yes,
one.
yes.
Hold on. This is a wrench.
I got a baby Pac-Man.
No.
For your site traffic is skyrocketing.
Okay. No, that was my fault. I chose the wrong clip. So this was we're showing a clip from the Ruby Spears Pac-Man show that premiered in the early '80s. For some reason, that line became a meme. This is a wrench. And another example for circles I would have pulled up is not Turkish priests.
What?
That came out earlier when we were designing characters. You thought I was going to pull up classic Sonic, didn't you?
No.
I was kind of thinking of, I can't remember much because it's been a long since I
So-
watched it.
This is the original design for Mega Man, the original Japanese design on the original Famicom cartridge. So definitely there's a lot of circles there.
Yeah, Mega Man, I haven't. When was the last Mega Man game that came out?
Feels like forever.
2018.
Oh god, that long ago?
So 5 years?
Hey,
5 or 6 years?
hey guys, what do you guys think of Mighty Number 9?
2018.
Oh, no.
I remember
That game.
That
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
is steamy, hot.
Steamy pile of doo-doo shit. Dog shit. Crap. Sewer water.
Yeah.
So,
The dirt beneath my feet.
so,
What is
Guys,
it?
you're
So
the box
this-
out for Mega Man.
so this is the U.S. box art for the original Mega Man,
Yes.
They
Yeah,
really like
this is
making
where he has a gun.
they really like making things realistic, like at least
Oh,
back
yeah.
then.
I mean,
I don't know.
They should be put up in the museum somewhere.
Yeah.
They should.
Capcom actually made this guy into a playable character in one of the Street Fighter games.
Yeah, I think I heard
I think I heard
that.
about it.
I believe.
Oh, okay.
I heard about it too.
All right. What other shapes, Murat?
Those were like the main one, just the square, squares, triangles, and circles. I had a bit about just like, how to gain experience as a character designer. Just like, for example, the first one is education and training. Pursue a formal education in character design, animation, or related field. There's enroll in online courses, workshop, and tutorials. Like, there's a great one made by BAM Animation. If you look up character design, it's like their video shows up. And I would recommend Silver Academy.
The round.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one. Okay.
No, sodium chloride?
We just made that joke earlier.
We just made that joke earlier.
Yeah,
What? Sodium chloride?
No, it's salt, dude.
No energy.
No, no, there's a dream. There's a dream in a sort
Skeeter definitely looks like Dream.
All right, careers.
The internet was wild on that
I mean, to
internet.
be fair, like when he first revealed it, I thought his face looked fine, and then like everyone started overreacting. Like, damn, is that ugly to y'all? Like now,
But it was
now
odd
the
that
internet
It was
practically tarnished his
odd, but
face.
He didn't.
I wouldn't
he didn't turn
roast
his
him
head,
that
it was
hard.
Yeah.
It was odd seeing his face, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's
Oh my god.
good because people be hyping up and all that.
Does this thing work?
Hey, Pops, does this thing still work? Sure does. I just oiled
Oiled
it. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Okay, I gotta step away from this computer.
and then he does the Yakuza dance.
I'm more of the you're out of touch.
I'm out of time.
But I'm out of my head when you're not. I was actually listening to that when I was animating the Sonic animation. Oh wait, okay, one more Jimmy Neutron meme. One more Jimmy Neutron meme.
We put our full energy.
Hey, Cindy, can you not call me Nerdtron anymore? Now that we're married.
Motherfucker.
No.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that. I hope that guy's doing alright.
I'm sorry. I just remember
All right.
like that video.
How do we break into character designing, Murat, for the 50th time?
Yes. Okay. So there's like online classes. So I was mentioning Silver Drawing Academy is a great resource. There's also a few articles that I came across that talked about character design or just like studios. It's like some of these articles was like, how does shape language impact the character design? Learn character design. No, wait, I already mentioned that. 21 Draw is a good site. They have the Fundamentals of Character Design course. There's a good book called The Fundamentals of Character Design: How to Create Engaging Characters for Illustration, Animation and Visual Development paperback. And there's an article about how to become a character designer plus salary and frequently asked questions.
There's a T-shirt.
So I wanted,
Secret
so
of
real quick, of character design, I showed this on the last digital meeting, but there's a video that delves into the making of The Secret of Nim. I'll play it here, and I'll skip to the part where he actually talks about how the main character was designed. And I think it's like really interesting.
It's something that starts with this.
It's hosted by Leonard Nimoy, so hold on. 1 second. Where are you?
I heard that the movie didn't do well.
Oh, The Secret of Nim?
Oh yeah, that's because
It seems to be like a
because
cult
it was-
classic.
Okay, so what happened was E.T. happened.
E.T.
So if you're making a movie in 1982 and it bombed, 9 times out of 10 is because of E.T.
E.T.
Yeah, E.T.
Okay, so where is it? Was it like way at the beginning? Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. So in this clip, Don Bluth talks about how the main character in Secret of Nim was designed.
Costuming Mrs. Brisby, we tried several ideas. When we first got the idea of using this mouse, we needed a nice country bumpkin look. And so we tried different things. And one of the artists came up with something that looked like this. We thought that looks just a little too happy.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Stop! No.
He wasn't for a mouse, man.
This looks a little.
I'm sorry, I had to make a joke. I had to make a joke.
No, man. What? Never let bro in the kitchen again.
So we tried letting her ears down to the side of her head and putting the hair down like this. We put a little red cape on her. She didn't like that at all. And it doesn't look very feminine. So somebody suggested
What is a
that if we
feminine
take the ears
mouse?
and push them up on top of her head, like all her hair had been piled on top of her head, and push this hair up, we would probably get a very cute looking little mouse. So we did that.
They gave her a
But
bob
something was
cut.
still not
I
quite
wouldn't
right,
tell.
and I think it had to do with this cape, because the cape feels a little too well-to-do. And since Mrs. Brisby
Yeah,
is
was cool.
We thought if we would
That's
just
cool.
fringe
Donkey
the edges
style was cool.
and maybe put a little patch on her, she would look like she's a humble little mouse that doesn't have much to live on.
She kind of feels less like a mouse and more like maybe a squirrel.
A gerbil.
Yeah. Without the big ears.
You ruined that video for me by saying what you said.
Yo,
you
what?
ruined
Somebody
it.
had to do it.
You ruined.
You did.
I was about to say like nobody
It's
see
a
it.
mouse. It's a
What
mouse.
are you
Because
talking about?
that
So
was
he-
the earlier design of the mouse.
So the first design of the
was
mouse.
this.
You just had. I didn't even notice it until you said it.
She just wearing an apron, that's it?
No,
No,
Just look at
right.
the lower half.
Yeah, lower half.
Oh, she got a little booty?
That's not
They made her
little.
too.
Hey, I do not associate with these furries, guys.
Hey, we have I mean, you can always try to fur.
She, no, Marcus, do
Sonic
not
fanatics.
mention that.
They're all Sonic
No,
fanatics.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, so back to characters. Get that off the screen.
Okay, so to develop your skills, practice creating characters regularly, focus on different styles, shapes, and personalities, experiment with different mediums, including traditional sketches, digital painting, and maybe 3D modeling. So what I've seen some studios do is like they post like a character, like Cartoon Network posts like a character being done like various show styles that they've created in the past.
Oh,
Like you can
actually,
find-
that reminds me. So there's this YouTube channel out here. He draws. It's really interesting. I think it's called the Harry Gold Show, and
Yeah.
The Harry
I think I mentioned him before.
Yes.
And he draws different. He draws characters in different art styles. It's actually
Yes.
really quite
He does
interesting.
redesigns. They're
Okay.
pretty good.
Harry Gold. Harry Gold.
I've seen a lot of like artists online that
That
like
does
a specific character
redesigns.
or use
Okay,
like,
so
or use like their own.
Oh, him.
Yeah, use like their own OCs and like style them. and, like,
Oh, yeah.
So,
art
I'm not gonna play the whole video because I mean, she,
Copyright.
Official SpongeBob Twitter account.
the context behind this video is you can't see this, viewers, but Nickelodeon a while ago put out this Twitter post where they redrew SpongeBob in different Nickelodeon characters' art styles, and the internet hated it. So he took it upon himself to go over each art style and make his own version of SpongeBob. And I'm going to kind of try and take you between the highlights. So where's so
He
here's
did one of Cartoon Network as well.
oh yeah, he does a whole series. Of
He
this.
does, yeah.
So that's his version of the Fairly Odd Parents style.
He got 86K
And then
subscribers.
this is
Rock
Rocco's
with
Modern Life.
And
And then
then, yeah,
I
that's
think
significant.
I think this is
Doug.
But
Doug.
Doug's kicks and cut, but we're not playing dress-ups here. It looks more like a mashup with Fido Dido for the one person in the audience who remembers who that is. This is another problem sponge, barely 2 drawings deep, and we're seeing a fatal flaw in the whole exercise. Most of these styles are a horrendous fit for everyone's favourite. I could have gone with, say, Invader Zim, where
Ooh, that's
angular
really
and
cool.
inhuman is already part
I mean,
of the
that one
course,
makes sense.
but No,
That makes
they
sense.
He would
had
look-
to choose
look
shows
like that.
about normal humans with necks and torsos and other such malarkey.
Doug
This
can't get a
universe just
girlfriend
doesn't
for
have
his
room
life.
for a
Hey,
walking,
you didn't see the end of
so
Doug's first
we
movie,
have to take some
and there was that one
liberties.
episode where she asked him out.
Oh, that was out of pity.
Recognizable, but as long as you keep some sponge, some pants,
Because,
some square, it almost doesn't
Doug
matter
was
what
like
you do
afraid of
on
like
the
going
flip
to the
side,
dance
there's not even
or
a
some kind of like
chance
dance
in the
with
video of being
with,
recognized.
Was this the movie or the show?
I think it was like the movie, right?
Oh.
Where they had like this Valentine's Day dance.
The Valentine's Day. Friggin' Hermione.
And then what about like Arnold?
Smidge of shadow on each one. So his faces look like
Oh,
designed
yes.
by-
So Arnold from Hey Arnold eventually did get Helga.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. I thought
Yes,
it was,
they did make it a thing. Only after like what's it been like 10, 20 years, they made like a final movie where
Yeah.
Arnold finds his parents and
yeah.
they finally solved the mystery of the pigeon dude.
Dude,
oh, okay.
I'm
That's kind of
freaking-
disappointing.
I'm still on about that friggin' shrine.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that was.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, having like forcing like someone together like with someone who's practically been there.
Move it, football head. Oh, Arnold.
And someone
Why
who's
did
been-
you
Dude,
always...
she was like the OG American Tsundere character.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There were other crazies like,
Crazy characters?
yeah.
From Hey Arnold?
No, not Hey Arnold. It was something before that. What was it? It was on Animaniacs, I think.
Wait.
Oh, the girl with the orange hair that kind of was obsessive with animals or almost beat.
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Is it like the?
It was like
The
it was like
I know what
Elmer
Barry's
Fudd's
Elmira.
fucking
Her
cousin,
name's
Elmira.
Elmira.
Or
So
I mean, I don't know. She's kind of, well, her deal is like she's kind of an
mean,
idiot
she's
that
a
she doesn't
kid.
realize what she's doing is wrong.
I mean, she's a kid. But still, it's so
Yeah,
What is that
I
at the
remember
bottom?
I remember this episode.
Oh.
I remember this episode.
What is that at the bottom?
What's what at the bottom?
Oh, realistic like
Oh, what the fuck is
I'm
that?
talking about the
Take it off the screen!
yeah, oh, get off the screen.
Now!
Oh god.
Oh, God, what the fuck?
I need eye bleach.
What were you talking about?
I need
At
eye
the
bleach
bottom.
right now.
Bottom?
to your right,
Right,
there.
This?
Yes. Put me down.
Please put me down. Oh wait, real quick, I gotta show you guys something. Real quick, have you
It's
ever
about
seen
Purity, though.
have you ever seen Breaking Bad and Monsters Inc?
No.
No.
Oh, hold on.
Like
Oh,
like the two separately or the two together?
Together.
Together.
No.
No.
Oh my God, it's going crazy.
I spelled ink wrong.
No, that's totally right.
No, at first I corrected it.
Step into Wix Studio, the web platform for
No.
agencies and enterprises.
We are on in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Oh, the
Oh god.
Brett.
Oh, it's so.
Why is this editing so good?
No, I'm just waiting for that one.
Oh my God, no.
Are you gonna show the guy exploding?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse Pinkman is approaching the scare
Why is this editing so good?
I was
Okay, that
waiting
was
for
pretty
a
good.
moment where we showed that one.
Oh my,
Todd
I
scene.
remember these. Shoot.
Oh.
Hey, wait, how many of you guys have watched Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah, of course.
I was waiting for that clip to show that one scene with Todd. If you know, if you've seen the show, you know what scene I'm talking
Okay,
about.
after
Oh,
this
wait, I see a lot
podcast,
of
there's
clips
one
of
video I
that.
want to show you.
Okay,
Let's continue.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I just can't. Continue.
So I wanted to mention an artist on Instagram called Richie Toons. He does like really good edits and parodies. Well, not so much, not editing, just like he does redesigns. He does like kind of takes characters. He does a lot of character design and just remakes it. He originally did one of like the Smurfs. He did, well, pretty much he drew a Smurf in various
Oh, yeah,
styles
I
from
know, I
like
think I know who
Disney,
you-
Hanna-Barbera, Looney Tunes, The Loud House,
I think I know
Chowder.
who you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's somehow.
He's almost post stuff like daily. This
Yeah.
guy is pretty insane.
It's
how
so
often he
it's
posts.
so embarking that these standalone artists can do better character design than the studio.
Yeah.
That's because it's designed by committee, and committee is bad.
You got that right.
Well, I mean, it's the golden rule. Whoever has the gold makes the rules. Okay, so build your portfolio, create a strong portfolio that showcases your best character design, include a variety of characters with each of unique personalities and visual styles. So include things like, you know, character turnarounds, you know, the characters
Reference
different.
sheets.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
use
not,
the
not-
references.
no, reference sheets is different. I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah, when you're designing the characters, use references. Do a better
I
design.
meant like reference sheets for their own characters.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like sometimes they call it turnarounds and they call it a reference sheet.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
how to-
Yeah.
I've heard people call it a style sheet. but-
Style sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so the character in different costumes, expressions, a mouth chart maybe?
Okay.
Okay.
Or just style guides in general, just because I think I brought up the Simpsons video where they showed like how all the right and wrong ways to draw Simpsons characters. I've actually been practicing drawing like Simpsons characters lately.
Me too.
The newer ones or the ones from the 80s?
The 90s ones.
The 90s ones.
I
Which
know
one
there
are
are,
you drawing?
I know they're all like drawn like slightly different.
Yeah, the modern one, they have the sleeker look.
The what?
Sleeker, or
You mean the two-tone shading?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not factoring that in. I just want to get the lines. I'm trying to get as close to the I'm trying to get as close to the style sheet as possible.
Okay.
You can keep talking. You don't have to watch me draw Homer Simpson. Sorry.
Okay, so network with industry professionals, attend industry events, workshops, and conferences to meet other character designers and artists. So it's a great opportunity to like make printouts of your portfolio or bring like a digital version of it. I would recommend either CTN, which is the Creative Talent Network, or Lightbox Expo. There are a few like online events, online conventions. Sometimes they might make it available. Lightbox Expo for a few times.
Oh yeah.
Did
isn't that in California?
Yeah, these are usually in California, but there are some conventions that are
Always across
virtual.
country.
Oh,
Give us
boo.
East Coast guys.
Give us East
I mean,
Coast.
we could start our own, do our own
Like
convention.
I'll call them right now to say, hey, put somewhere like Maryland, Virginia, anywhere in the East Coast, because we have nothing.
Let's just in like New York. It's like the closest. we got.
Ignore New York. New York is the closest thing that we can have for like animation movies. I know there's a Maryland Film Festival. You showed it to me like a week ago, but I knew beforehand.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is. There's some stuff out there. It's just a matter of finding it. But
I mean, definitely Micah has their internship
Micah has
fair.
their internship fair.
Yeah. But that's an idea. That's something I could bring up to Phil and just ask if he'd be up with the idea if just Towson University does like their own animation fest. Would we call it a festival? I mean, he already has the Sweaty Eyeballs Festival,
Sweaty
but that's a
Eyeballs,
film
yeah.
festival. But this would be more of like a creative talent
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know how many people are going to be on board.
Well, I'd probably contact the people who already attended the Micah's internship fair and see if they'd want
Yeah,
to.
of course.
Yeah. But okay. Okay, so other options are like participate in contests and challenges.
Game jams.
Yeah, they're
Animation jams.
animation jams. Yeah, that's good. Online communities and forums. Engage in online communities dedicated to character design to connect with other artists and share their work. So I know Silver, Steven Silver has his own online Discord.
He does?
Yeah. So like if you if you join his websites, not only do you have access to like his tutorials and lessons, he also has like his own forum where people who are on it can like submit their character designs for like review for their in his community.
I don't know about the Discourse. I only knew about his website.
Yeah.
Is it free access or do you have to?
Yeah, you can join his Discord for free. It's like the link is on his website. I don't see how active it is, but I do notice like on his main website you can submit on there.
Okay.
He does do like there were like some weeks that I noticed that he does like open like
online
open Zoom
ses-
classes where like
online
people can just
sessions.
join in. He did like a Q&A for like recruiting. I think he uploaded it to YouTube, the video.
Okay.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, you can. Like, yeah, Steven Silver's video. I don't know if he uploaded it immediately, but yeah, he said he was going to.
All right.
Like ST, yeah.
Steven Silver.
He
Is it
spells
silver? Is it silver or silvers?
It's Silver, but he spelled Steven with like STEPH.
Oh, no, so
P-H-E-N.
Stefan still.
Stephanie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, which video?
Let's see. What videos is he like? I guess he didn't upload it yet. Oh, recruiting tips. Oh, from 6 days ago. Oh, that's probably it. The hour and 41 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Is there
Former
any,
Disney recruiter.
Is there any segments we can watch from that? Because obviously we can't watch the entire video.
I don't remember. He did cover a lot. The fact is, like, it's useful because he worked as a computer for Disney. For
Computer animation.
Recruiter, yes, not a computer.
Recruiter.
Worked yes. As a computer. Beep. Now,
I mean, before machine computers were a thing, computer was like an actual job as like a person that does math.
I mean, it's a good thing to know because, like, you know, before you actually get the job, you got to speak to a recruiter and kind of impress them. And sometimes the recruiter's not even an artist, so that's sort of like they just seem to appoint people this job.
Do they have these now, or is it always?
Oh, do certain studios still have recruiters? Yeah. I mean, they still appoint somebody to take care of like the employment process.
It's all about probably networking.
Yeah.
Like
Networking.
You know a friend of a friend that say, hey, I did the internship. Because Illumination, they've been posting out summer internships. It's none of them are art related, but it's with engineering, it's with communications, it's with operations. Technicians. None of it's art based.
Yeah.
I didn't see any art internships from there. A little disappointed, but.
Would you really want to work for Illumination anyhow?
No.
I mean, it's something. I don't really.
I mean, they're pretty. I mean, maybe you don't like their design, but you gotta admit they're hustling.
They're hustling. Shoot.
They have a style, and it seems like the general public kind of likes it.
It works. It gives the moolah.
I guess it's just their demographic. Mostly children.
DreamWorks, Disney.
Yeah, but Illumination's definitely more appealing to children, whereas DreamWorks is more appealing to all ages.
I mean,
I got in trouble for drawing these on the whiteboard in the break room. Like I got bored during lunch and I started drawing Simpsons characters. And then, like, 1 week I see, whoever's drawing Simpsons characters, please stop.
Probably a Family Guy fan.
Draw
more.
Do it then.
Just draw more.
More.
American Dad fan.
Or draw South Park
just
characters.
write something like, "We cannot be silenced. Free the Simpsons."
I'll draw a picture of Mr. Burns.
All right.
Okay, so seek feedback, regular seek feedback from other artists, mentors, and community to improve your skills and identify areas where to growth and stay updated with the latest trends and techniques in character design by following industry leaders' blogs and publications. There is like a, if you go to your local Barnes & Noble, there is like a character design magazine that's published. Apparently it's published 4 times in the year.
4 times in the year.
Yeah, 4 times. Yeah, it's not very often that it gets published, but yeah, it's like kind of informative. It's like $35 for the year.
$30.
Yeah, it's either that or buy them individually, and they're already $15. So either like it's more expensive to. Oh wait, it almost costs the same. It's like if it's $35 for the subscription and you buy them individually for $15. Sometimes you can find like old copies on like Amazon for $11. But yeah, Yeah, we can leave it open to questions. Yeah, I'd love to hear how some of you guys come up with your characters.
So I'm actually gonna pull up like could you pull this real quick?
Yeah.
I want to show off the stuff I drew last meeting.
Okay.
So I had for the longest time I had this this is a shelf project for now, but until right now I'm working on a platforming engine, and it's not to my standards yet. I'm still working on it. Like I can do like basic stuff like hills and like jumping and stuff like that. But I want to do like be able to have like Sonic style terrain in it.
Oh.
That's when my engine will be ready.
You want to pull up what I sent you from last week?
Oh yeah. So the reason why, because I wanted to make my own platformer. Oh, that's not it. Well, except for okay. So here we go. So I want to make my own platformer, and this is one of the characters for it. And Murat and I were kind of like spending like all of the weekend just kind of refining it. So the whole premise of the game is these little like orbs here are used to trap ghosts. So you throw them at the ghosts and you like bubble bobble. Like if you've ever played it, Bubble Bobble?
No.
Nobody here's ever heard of it?
I haven't heard of
I
it.
haven't
Oh.
Okay, I'll bring it up. Apparently it's like the lizard game. He's kind of famous. I'm sure you saw it on like a commercial.
Bubble Bobble. Oh my god. Oh! In Nintendo, yeah.
So like the way you eliminate enemies in this game is
you throw.
You like shoot bubbles out of your mouth at enemies and you pop the bubbles.
Yeah.
So I want to do that, except when you pop the bubbles, you get power ups.
I was trying to think of the Japanese.
So yeah, so if you can pull up, so this is one of the characters I called him Eli. His original name was going to be Tom, but I thought that was generic. But if you could pull up the other drawing, please. Oh, we were still brainstorming. Has anybody seen this character anywhere?
No.
Because this looks so familiar, but I can't place it.
I thought that was
Murat drew it as like a possible like design for
to fix up the hair.
I swear, it does look familiar to me.
Yeah,
I can't.
I thought it was like almost Frankie from Foster's Home. Remember that?
No.
That doesn't look anything like
It has
that.
Well, I know
It
her
has
hair's like more
more
swanky,
it's
but I thought like
more
just
shorter.
design wise, the face, like
I was thinking some
maybe
sort
from
of
like the
anime.
mom character from some show.
No.
I'll look up animation moms, but I'm afraid to look into that. But anyway, so the other drawing, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. That's me literally drawing it on the cover. Oh, that's the previous chef character. So this is another one. This is another character. He's like the best friend, but he's more cynical.
Yeah.
I gave him like I was worried that he looked too much like the guy from Trigon, but like his hair is a bit more like out there, like more like wild, and his is more like a chef's hat. And this is not an original character. It's just me. But that's kind of what I've been.
So is it going to be like a 2D platform?
It's gonna be a 2.5D platformer. So where like it's from a 2D perspective, but like you can like move like forward and back. I'm trying to think. If you could pull
I've been playing.
Yeah, it's
Penny's
2.
Big Breakaway.
Could you look up Bonanza Brothers, please?
I've been playing this game called Penny's
Bonanza.
Big Breakaway. It's like a Sonic kind of platformer, but the character has like Penny's Big Breakaway.
Bonanza what?
Bros, like Super Mario Bros.
Oh, okay.
It's like Sonic inspired art.
My brain was just keep going like
Bonanza boys.
So, if you could pull up a video of it.
Look up Penny's Big Breakaway.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
All right, so. So it's the gameplay. The platforming is going to be similar to this game, where even though it's a 2D perspective, you could go in and out of the background. but I want to include animation like the Aladdin Sega Genesis game or Earthworm Jim. So in this game, it's pretty much like the back then version of Payday.
I like that Genesis sound from.
So that's, but just imagine this, but more fast paced. And then, but yeah, so that's that's the type of gameplay I'm aiming for.
Yeah, it's an interesting style choice to not give him legs. So it's almost like a cross between Rayman style.
It does. Yeah.
I think like they were going for like an early 3D look. I think like most people today play this on like on the Ultimate Genesis collection. And also this game has cursing in it.
Wow.
He says shit when you get hit.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
I'd like to see how it goes.
Oh yeah. If I ever have a demo ready within the next millennia, I'll just be sure to share it.
Millennia.
Like I said, it's shelved for now until I have a working engine. So, and I'm self-taught, and I don't like using. I like to figure things out by myself on my own. I mean, I look up the odd tutorial every now and then if I'm completely stumped.
What is the Simpsons no-no sheets?
Oh, that's the video I was talking about. So like, it tells you like how to and how not to draw the Simpsons. It's actually a really cool video.
Silverman drew this very picture. In early 1989, famous animation director
But maybe not the whole video.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not the whole
It
video.
contains a relic of the past. No, not 30-year-old coffee. Rather, some of the earliest depictions of Simpsons characters from the show's first season. These 5 can be spotted waiting for the bus in the original opening credits. Removed from the show after just 10 episodes, the nameless characters are notable because they're among few things ever cut from the Simpsons opening. With over 700 episodes to date, there are more intros with that circus line couch gag than there are these faces. Now, it's no mystery why these characters disappeared. DVD commentary reveals the segment was cut to save time. It was replaced with a shorter shot of more recognizable Springfieldians come season 2. Well, that, and these characters break the rules. Rules that were created after the season 1 intro was
I'm gonna
already
kind of
animated.
like speed through it.
Characters cross-eyed, character facial expressions. Don't draw characters cross-eyed, don't complete the circles for the eyelids, and don't make smiles pointy. Pretty mild stuff, but just the tip of the iceberg. These rules come from large style guides created throughout the 1990s, as the show was finding its footing. Style guides are references for animators, so they draw characters the same way every time. The entirety of the Simpsons style guides are not available to the general public, but bits and pieces have surfaced over the years. The Simpsons Production Art Twitter account has done a great job cataloging many of these sheets,
I want a Simpsons
as have
production
books
book.
like Cartooning with the Simpsons and the
Something
Simpsons
like that.
Handbook, Secret
Yeah.
Tips from the
The
Press.
Simpsons
You guys gotta
Handbook.
check this book out. It's great.
Were penned by
Alright,
Adrian
I'm
Comics.
trying to find.
With like
Meaning he
different
brought the bus
art
stop
styles,
characters into
art
this
styles,
world.
or like
I'm gonna try and like find like the good part.
When the 30th anniversary of
Which-
Simpsons Illustrated arrived in April 2021,
I'm trying to find the drawing from hell part.
into one drawing. The eyes in particular are unsettling. So let's.
Oh, you're
start
talking
back.
about the one where they show the front side of the face, or yeah,
Mrs.
that
Eyes
one.
breaks the moat, phased out.
So that's how the
When Bart's
rules
face.
Oh.
They're hiring freelancers. Look what they're doing with AI experts.
Oh, sometime around season 8, coming back and following the rules. Any accent drawings at the bus stop. There are some exaggerated reactions, but nothing that looks like this. And that's okay. The fact that so many accent drawings look unsettling is proof that the animators are following the rules. They're not overusing these. I'm reminded of this drawing by Jay Lender,
Oh,
SpongeBob
Jesus.
SquarePants storyboard. For every one over-the-top expression, draw 100 normal expressions, at least.
Okay.
Twister Head would be phased out sometime around season 8, coming back in Treehouse of Horror 25, when the Simpsons family meet their former selves. Continuing on with the bus stop faces, lips are well defined and not too pointed,
Okay, so
unless instructed to by director. A face known only as Twister Head. Twister Head was used a lot in the early years of the Simpsons.
Oh, Lord.
As an in-between frame for fast head turning, it was primarily used by Bart, emphasizing certain words.
Oh,
Twisted meatballs
I
in
can
the
see it,
category of
though.
drawings known as accent drawings.
You definitely see a lot in the Tracy Ullman shorts.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that.
I mean, just in general, I just didn't know.
Imagine what if I actually did it for real in front of you guys? Just dislocate my jaw.
Please don't.
You had to just be shaking your head just constantly.
Yeah, but my art style, I drive my sources from Brian Lee O'Malley and not Yuji Naka, Naoto Oshima's art style. So those are my main influences at the moment. So anybody else?
I have, I guess, an example. I guess I'm just drawing them now, but I guess just to kind of like summarize them, I guess a good example I have is one character that I'm like, it's like been in the works for the past 2 years for like a story I've been making, and it more so centers around like her building herself as a person, building herself as like a general person in like this huge wide world. Like, of course, like, you know, like, of course you do, like in Pokemon, yeah. Just based in the world of Pokemon, and she's supposed to be, of course, like when kids like start off at a certain age, they are able to go out and basically explore. And her basis, like as the character, is supposed to be more of a shy and quiet, timid character, and she's supposed to like build her character overall based on the people that she interacts and the Pokemon she interacts with as well.
May I see it? I can't really see it from here.
These are kind of more so of like the earlier stages of her life, at least in the story that I have. So it starts off when she starts off her Pokemon adventure as a young meek child, and I focus more so on like having her have more baggier clothes, kind of more so to show that type of like insecure type of like personality, to cover like most of her body, and of course she also wears a hat to cover up like her hair. Like it's kind of more so of a design choice because she doesn't really know how to make her own hair, and she decides to just keep it at least covered. And over time, like as she grows older, and of course like goes through like different experiences, she also has like different like at least designs in terms of clothing, and also how she styles her hair, and as well as like how she's able to express herself more, specifically for one specific moment in her life that was more so pretty much a turning point because it was traumatic for her, and it kind of, and when Murat mentioned something about like showing scars or something because it can show how it can be like iconic for a character. I basically kind of show that more so in her older designs because that's kind of like the final stage to show like how she's basically developed over so many years in her life, and how she's basically gone through all of these experiences in life. And yeah.
How long have you been at this?
For like since like junior or senior year of high school.
Yeah. So the character you just saw, I first drew that character in freshman year of high school. So they've been cooking up there for quite a while.
So
yeah. I have plenty more examples, but I kind of want to wait for other people to talk to.
Yes. Or
I guess for me to just get this out of the way. Yeah, I've been planning to, just like with Yadi and Adon, I've been planning to, make my own short film with this character, and it's with my personal sketchbook back at the apartment, so I wish I could show you guys, but yeah, so with this character, it's based on dreams that I have. It's kind of like this dream or vision of this character, and he's kind of like, he doesn't like know how we got into this unfamiliar world surrounding him, and he's just starting out to like, there's just nature, there's just nirvana within this world of, nature, flora, of he just wakes up in the middle of some kind of like enchanted forest, and it's kind of like, I'm trying to make this like a metaphorical theming thing, and you have the character has to, like, he talks to these like mysterious figures, kind of like what you were going.
Was this like the same thing that you made your was this the same thing you made your short film off of like last semester?
No, that was for that was just for that project of the
so that was
short.
completely separate. Okay, cool.
That's completely separate, but yeah, just with this character, like I'm trying to make this like a silent film kind of thing again, like. But yeah, it inspired me like from. There's this project called this like animated project called Playground, and it's like kind of like the same similar stuff, like where kids go exploring in this mysterious kind of liminal place, kind of represented like a playground, and they meet like these mysterious things, and it has no dialogue in it.
Is it like what was it? Kind of reminds you of Limbo the way you described it, but
like
I'm
like
assuming
with Felix Colgrave, like what I did I show you guys Felix Colgrave?
Yeah.
Double King?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And
Yes.
other stuff? Yeah, I'm kind of inspired. It's supposed to be like an experimental thing, but I don't really know. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, this film is going to be experimental. It might have like a few dialogue, but the characters mostly going to be silent until like the end.
Well, if you need help, I mean, I don't mean to brag.
Oh yeah, you can come in.
I need to test my program out on something.
Yeah. I might test it out with your program, Yanni, because I want to do timing and spacing with the character's actions, because the actions are going to be happening onto him instead of the character, like.
So
instead of the character trying. I mean, the character is going to do the actions instead of the actions. Out of coincidence happening to the. I'm sorry.
So with the program that I'm making, I finally got this one bug out that I've been trying to figure out a way so I can upload storyboards to it whenever you want without having to open up the project file. I want to make it so the user can upload any photo he wants to the software to work on the timing. And I finally managed to do that and once I actually complete it, I'll actually show it off, and I'll have this animation finished. It's not supposed to be this short. Like these are only the key frames, so it's supposed to be much longer. Where I can post a rough animation so that the viewers know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's an animation of Sonic getting angry. So the first key frame is him being shocked, and then it's gonna be like a good second or two of him like fuming up with anger, and then he revs up, and then he zooms out. It zooms off. So overall, I think the whole animation is probably gonna be like a second or two long, and I'm also gonna do like 2 more animations with the program.
You can do tweeting through the poses. So.
Oh yeah, that's the idea.
Okay.
I already have it.
And this is on Flip-a-Clip, or is this a different software?
This is Flip-a-Clip.
Okay.
Where's my sketchbook? Where did I put it?
And for like your concept, is it basically just like instead of having to upload a file, you're just like open the website and you basically like do like your work, and then you exit, but then you come back and it's still there?
So you don't have to be online. You don't have to be online. The program I have in mind, the one I'm working on, it should work offline. Also, whose pencil is this? I kind of like.
Oh, that's my pencil.
Yeah.
I was
You mean our pencils? Yes.
No.
So this program.
So
this program will work offline, and you can. So the way it works is you start off with just a blank canvas, and then right now it's hooked to the U button. You push a button, and then you can upload a reference picture and have it overlaid to the background, and you can use that to place the timing dots. I'll explain this a lot better when I have a presentable version, but based off those timing dots, I was able to, actually, I think I have a basic version up on here already. This is the segment where I advertise my program again, folks. I'm sorry. I think my battery died. So pretty much what I do is, oh my God, the spine broke.
Oh, did you get your sketchbook from like 5 and Below?
Oh no, I got this as a birthday gift. So what I do is I place dots based off like how I want it. Like I want to do like free like live animation. So this is the perfect meeting ground. So I place 9 dots to represent this keyframe, and then 4 dots for the transition, and 19 frames for this keyframe, and then 3 to transition from this to this, where this is a whole second. So he's going to spend a whole second revving up, and then 2 to transition from this to this, and 4. I might not even do 4 for this. It might even be fewer frames, but. I realize this is scatterbrained, but once I have the working program, it's a lot easier to see. But I'm really excited for this. That's why. But who else has character design ideas?
Well, what I've learned from like the Steven Silver Academy design techniques to kind of generate ideas was that he would take objects or blobs of shape, like objects like maybe a lamp or a shampoo bottle or a perfume bottle, and try to make a character out of that. So kind of over time, if you're just drawing, like, you might become stagnant of just recreating the same characters over and over again. So that's why using different shapes, like from like a perfume bottle, might force you to get creative, and then you'll develop a new character as a result of it.
It's kind of like what it's kind of like how Hideo Kojima designs levels. He uses Legos.
Oh yeah.
So like that's what I heard. Like I heard like he uses like Legos and like other objects to like map out the levels instead of. Yeah. Which that's kind of cool.
It's pretty clever too, because
so think the entirety of Outer Heaven was laid out using Legos.
Just like build like just a conceptualized version, or just build the actual structure like 3D.
It was conceptualized.
Well, just the various levels within Outer Heaven and Legos.
So just more simple.
That'd be insane if you built the entirety of Outer Heaven and Shadow Moses in Legos.
Okay, I was going to say.
Jesus.
So that'd be a bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of had.
Shoot, I might do that for, because other than my short film, I was thinking about doing an indie game of mine.
No, I can give you tips, and obviously I'll.
That might, for the platforming, I might, or the structure of the levels, I might do it out of Legos, like Hideo Kojima.
So yeah, like it's the software I use is ClickTeam Fusion. So.
Yes.
Have I mentioned ClickTeam Fusion before?
Yeah. I think so.
Probably don't.
It's a software that was used to make Five Nights at Freddy's and Planet Freedom and the Angry Video Game Nerd games. Have you ever played them?
I saw
All
one
of this
that
from
was
ClickTeam
for some reason
Fusion.
advertised on the 3DS.
Oh yeah. So Planet Freedom, actually. So have you guys ever heard of Planet Freedom?
No.
Oh,
Is that the game engine or?
No. It's the name of the game.
I know. That's the Sonic-inspired indie game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Freedom.
So yeah, this.
Oh
I
my
can tell.
God! It already looks like a parody version of it.
So this was made using the same software I'm using to make my game and the program, the animation program. And
That's not
Yeah, definitely Sonic.
Can't you be a little bit scary at some other time? Not a chance! Fine, I'll go by myself.
I gotta go.
All right.
All right, see you later, Logan.
See you, Logan.
So yeah, this is definitely Sonic inspired.
So this is not a fan-made game or anything?
This is a game you can actually buy.
This is a game you can actually buy.
So yeah, the game, there's a Planet Freedom and there's also a Planet Freedom 2.
They made a sequel?
Oh yeah.
Oh, now that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
Has
yes,
anyone
it is
talked
Sonic
about this
inspired, but
before?
it has its own mechanics. It's like it's.
Has anyone
Yeah.
talked about it before?
Oh, mostly I would talk about it like I've heard people talk about it like in my circles, like the Sonic fan game community circles,
Yeah.
like in the Sage, like yeah, but you can
This
buy.
is similar to Penny's Big Breakaway.
Didn't Pizza Tower start off as
As
like,
a
I remember,
game or
like I remember seeing that game advertised at Sage, which is the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. So
yeah, I think it was inspired by I think it was inspired by Sonic. I think.
All right. Well, I think we've exhausted our topics for this.
Yeah,
Our voices as
I
well.
actually did want to show like a couple more examples I have.
Oh, if you. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
always-
I
do share.
wanted to draw on the chalk.
Oh, yeah.
Do
okay.
share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Here we go.
Alright, so I had like a lot of.
Wait. You need chalk.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some chalk over there too, but
Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna look there. Okay, so first off,
I
did
brought the
have
big
this
chalk.
long-time character that I've actually been creating literally since I was like elementary school. And it was really big. Of course, it was based off of Sonic and a lot of games. And I'm not sure if anyone remembers. Does anyone know this game called Naughty Bear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was based off of that, and also like hints of like Dragon Ball kind of. So, of course, like he was anthropomorphic because those were the best types of subjects I could draw at the time. And of course, since it was like heavily based off of Sonic, I kind of had to make the protagonist also an anthropomorphic character. So he's basically kind of like a bear. The same thing is like kind of like Sonic's personality, but not in that way. I guess basically looking at it now, if you could, I'd probably say he kind of reminds me a lot about like Goku, but probably kind of a lot more like not dumb, really. I think the thing is that I wanted to kind of also implement the fact that he was a bear. Like he's like a person that really likes to fight, but of course, since he's a bear, I tried to like implement like some facts about bears. Like they hibernate, so I put that into his character that he likes to sleep a lot.
Put that as a mechanic.
Yeah.
Sleeping as a
Or
mechanic.
he
I guess
gains
maybe.
health by when sleeping.
I guess maybe, yeah. Kind of like trying to
Like you know slacking
yeah,
the sloth kind of Pokemon.
yeah.
He does. He has a sleeping mechanic that raises his health.
Not, is it Truant, I think?
Slacking.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
Truant's ability.
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess, that makes
yeah.
him fall asleep every turn he has.
Every turn he has, yeah.
And basically try to use it, kind of like, use like very like kind of like very like angular points on like certain parts of his body, but also kind of curvature in a ways, like his ears, for example. But there's one that's kind of like wavy and flowy, like the top of his head. You can see like the expression that I make of him to show like the character that he has. And at some points, I did give him gloves because I guess it kind of like
Bears can't wear gloves.
yes. Kind of more so
like
biker type of
but yeah, a biker.
just kind of just but I thought it was cool, so I kind of wanted to like show like he's a fighter basically, and all of that kind of implements into that, and also with the fact that like he's like in this world that I made, like the main species are like bears and also like humans inside the food, and I basically kind of like make like their feet kind of just like this.
Oh yeah, I got a couple over there. There's also here.
All right, later.
All right.
All right.
See you guys. See you later.
See ya. Thanks for coming out,
Thanks for
Adrian.
coming.
And this is kind of like the overall that I wanted to do like with him too. And just to kind of show like the character I was talking about earlier, but it's more so of an older design to show more of her expressiveness as a person.
What's that?
Like, she has
Yeah,
her
the
hair
podcast's
out
still
now.
going.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I guess we
it
gotta
basically
find
kinda
a
shows-
way to like,
kinda
I
sees
guess, end
more
this.
of like her more calmer and passive personality because
Once
it's
she's
more
fin-
like
Yeah.
curlier hair and you see like the
Once she's finished,
ways
we'll-
like the curls show. Just kind of to show. And also overall like and the story that I have her, she basically goes to I guess like this arc where she basically does a regiment training where she basically trains with her Pokemon like together basically. So she's basically had more of a stronger build than she was when she was starting up. She has her hair out now, and also the scar that I was mentioning, she shows it a lot more now, and she wears more so it's not more so of like a more of an aggressive face because she still like has like her general like passive like morals and stuff, but she's at least shows kind of more so confidence and expressing it at the very least. And I also kind of want to show a different contrast to like character designs in terms of their personality. There's a friend of hers that's kind of more so of a leader type of character, and she's a lot more aggressive in like her personality a little more. The main difference is like she also has her hair out, but her hair is kind of more sharp, and there's like more sharper triangular ends.
You know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
It reminds me of there's this anime movie where a boy went to this mysterious world full of animals, and the side character is a bear that's in they learn karate, and the boy, I forgot what it's called. He's like a red fighting bear.
Do you remember what the name of at least the
The
first name
Pokemon
of
character that's a red fighting bear?
Yeah.
He's not that like bear character. They just made Aloha or whatever version of it.
I do not know.
I'm trying to make more of a bigger angular face, but you can see I'm trying to make space for her hair. Her hair is a lot more larger than hers, and it's more so like there's more like angular sharp edges in her hair to show more the sharp contrast of being more aggressive and kind of more angrier in a way. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do.
So
This is supposed to be
this is like one of the characters that try to. It's supposed to be a figment of the character's imagination, like he's that he's having hallucinations and stuff, and everything that he sees in the fantasy world is not real. And yeah, it's supposed to be like a perception of him. It's supposed to be. I haven't trouble making it.
No, that's fine. You can take your time.
Because I so mainly my inspirations like Lee Canyon type 4 kind of stuff. But here's the main character.
I'm trying to find the right words for it. It's kind of like abnormal, like very or just like very abnormal.
Abnormal type stuff.
Yeah.
So he's basically.
Well, thanks for coming out. Yeah. Are you on the Discord? Okay, cool.
Higher expression all the time because he doesn't know how the world works.
Yeah. And well, hope to see you next week. Yeah.
Something like. Something kind of just transpires over time where he kind of like deems melancholy at first and not traversing.
Well, yeah, I was trying to find a place to kind of end it.
So like when you do like, can you like announce the watch party, please?
Oh, the watch party?
Yeah.
Oh, on the podcast? Or?
Yeah. Just say like next week.
This is
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like a conception of what it's going to look like.
And so far Coraline is winning, so.
Okay.
I know this is kind of more like a early sketch, but I do like the.
Somehow I put more energy to the side characters than.
Hey guys,
I know
we
that.
need to end the podcast.
Oh, Christ.
I don't know if you guys wanted me to include this part, or your thought process.
How I implemented.
But yeah, character design in animation mostly is the foundation of whatever whatever medium you're trying of the backbone of the medium of animation.
Yeah.
Basically, with how you're going to plan out your characters, their character development, how you're going to showcase it in general.
Yeah.
All right, we're ending the podcast.
Okay, we're ending it. Yes.
Before we do that,
I gotta do like the goodbye or whatever.
Next week we will not be doing a podcast. Instead, we'll be doing a watch party. Right now we're doing a poll between Castle of Cagliostro, Secret of Nim, and Coraline. And right now it looks like Coraline is winning. So next week we're probably going to be watching Coraline, but I'll give it till like Wednesday.
Yeah.
So yeah, see ya.
Yes, thanks for listening to our watchers. My name is Murat, your host, and joining us were our other members. Anybody wanted to announce themselves, or just like well, Logan was here, and Andrew,
I forget what.
Aiden, yes, Aiden was here, but they left before they could announce themselves. Also I kind
I'm
of
still
goofed.
here.
Yes.
But Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian? Yes, Adrian. Yes. And Boomy. Yes.
Booming.
Yes, and Boomy is here. Yes.
And at trueyattibanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't forget Marcus.
Marcus.
We're talking about Tom, 14 on Instagram.
Awesome. Yes. And Skittlez was here as well.
Kind of took it halfway through, and I'm confused.
That's okay.
It's over now.
All right, it's over. Yeah. Woo.
There's a lot of dead air.
Like it's like he's no, he's